Run like hell. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me. Money's coming to me.
Well, it feels really good, right? It's the combination of better economic data. Today you mentioned retail sales, but we've had a slew of good, better than expected data. And then you also have the Fed and this accommodation in terms of liquidity. And today it just got reaffirmed that they're going to continue to be very, very accommodative. And that combination is very, very powerful. But just back to the economic data for a second. Retail sales we know were better, but the NAHB housing index was at 58. That's versus 37 last month. That's a huge number. Mortgage applications down, up 7 weeks in a row. It's up 71% since the April lows. So housing is definitely on the recovery, on the mend. Initial claims have fallen now for 10 straight weeks. And then we talked about this last week. What's encouraging to me is actually the strategists are actually now starting to raise their estimates for the S&P 500 for next year. Obviously, they had to ratchet them down over the last couple of months, but I think that's a very good sign. And I think you're at
Give me a headache. My God. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast, around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. You know, in investing, you need to be knowledgeable. The last place you go for knowledge is listening to these dopes. Are you kidding me? The last place you want to go to are these financial shows, whether it's Fox Business, whether it's Bloomberg's, I don't care, CNBC, MSNBC, any of these financial shows, stay away from them. Because the one thing they don't want to tell you is the truth. Here's the truth. Here's what's going on. Think about this. This market, my members have caught this rally from the very beginning. Matter of fact, even more important, which we don't even talk about, we caught, and this is more important, we started to short the market, and this is important. This started on February 24th. February 24th, we had all our positions short. Notice we had our members making money as the market dropped from February 24th, remember, down to March 24th. We caught that whole rally all the way down. And then every time it snapped back up and people got scared and they got out of the market thinking, oh, yeah, I better not short anymore, went right back down. Because as long as we can show our members that money is being pulled out of the market, they have the confidence to stay in and keep shorting. If you don't short a stock, you got to be out of your mind. I'll give you an idea. Starbucks, we had a beautiful rally in Starbucks. Now think about this. Starbucks went up about, I think we were up, I don't know what it was, but 27% in Starbucks. Here, I'll put it up for you, SBUX. So if you have a mobile device, go to my site right now, philsgang.com. I'll show you what's going on with Starbucks. Now, when Starbucks turned red, when it started to turn red right around that same time, okay, and we were able to catch that rally all the way down. So when it was right around February 19th, February 20th, and the market dropped beautifully. So it dropped. So take Starbucks, it was around $89, say $90, and the stock dropped down to 52. What was that? That was a hell of a return. Anyway, we had a 42% return because we had the ability to sell short Starbucks. But we didn't have to study anything. That's the key. We didn't have to study anything. People don't understand. It used to be when you bought a stock, man, you had to go out and find somebody to help you because a stock was purchased based on how well the company was doing. Their market share, was it improving or shrinking? One of the biggest things that you would consider when buying a stock was free cash flow of a company. Free cash flow. What is that? That's extra cash they have to buy debt down, or to go out and buy other companies, to acquire other companies. Free cash flow is it's like the heart of a human being. And free cash flow, you'd watch that every day, see what's going on with their free cash flow. You want it to be possible. I mean, you want it to be good. The next thing we used to watch is how well is management doing? Are they doing a good job or not? Well, you'd have to study return on assets and their return on equity. You have to study all that. You'd have to understand what price the sales were, price the book. You had to put all that, research it, get all their information. Then you'd buy the stock. Thank God those days are gone now. Finally, you have a level playing field. Think about it. When you go back to the older days, when you go back right before the dot-com crash and the housing crash and all that, you had to hire somebody that helped you. And they got big commissions back then. That was before the discount brokerage came in. People don't understand that. Discount brokerage came in because of the advent of technology. And soon you don't need brokers anymore. Everybody you see on these programs like on Street Signs and Power Lunch and Halftime, you don't need those people anymore. What they are, they're pawns. They're lapdogs for the 1 percentile. They're there to convince you, okay, that the economy's good when it isn't. They lie to you every day, never tell you the truth. And when you think about it, when we entered into the stage of discount brokerage, before that, you know how, it was expensive. It was so expensive. When you bought a stock, you're paying $150 commission. But that all changed with the advent of the internet. Because remember, who had all the information about the company and everything else? It was your stockbroker. You didn't have that information. He had. So they screwed you. And I shouldn't say that. Back then, no, they didn't. If you were paying them $150, $200 a commission, they worked hard for it. They worked hard for it because they had to really study for you what was going on. And you held on to that stock for a long time. You go and they'd find for you undervalued companies. There's 11 sectors in the S&P. And you'd find, okay, which ones are in the S&P out of the 11 sectors, which sector is the weakest? Then you go and say, okay, which is the weakest company? That took a lot of work. You were happy to pay them $150. But see, that all changed with technology. Because with the advent of the internet, soon you had more information than your stockbroker. Why do you think in 1975, the SEC put in new rules? They abolished the fixed commissions in 1975. If you remember the discount brokerage, that was Schwab who started all that. Because he saw what was coming. Matter of fact, it was Schwab who got in 1975 the SEC to change the rule to abolish fixed commissions. Once they abolished fixed commissions and it was discount from $150 down to $5, it was over. But things got better because once the dot-com crash occurred, and then remember, the business of the Federal Reserve, which is not federal, there's no more federal than Federal Express. It's a banking cartel that was put together to serve the banks, to serve each other, to serve the 1 percentile, to serve the 1/100th of 1%, the very, very wealthy. That's what it's all about. So the Federal Reserve, it was like a club. It was like a club. And it was put together to take care of the banks, to support the banks, make sure the banks never fail. And as long as they had the banks, the institutions, the finance institution, then all the boys could borrow money and make a fortune in the stock market. But you couldn't get the information you needed. But those days now, after the dot-com crash and the housing crash and all the tech, anybody could get information. And now it's better than ever. Better than ever. And I'll explain that when I get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
and we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow. But we are right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative. He's just a grumpy old man. And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. Every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded charts. See you on the charts.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So we're talking about how people right now, being in the stock market is better than ever because it's easier than ever. You don't need to have the information you once needed to buy a stock to make a good decision. Because stocks no longer go up if a company's profitable. For 12 years now, that's gone. You don't have to make profits for a stock to go up. So that puts it on an even playing field. Remember, going back in time, before discount brokerage, you were paying a lot of money to learn about a company and for a broker to find an undervalued company, then identify how the management's doing and all that garbage. With discount brokerage in 1975, and then the advent of all this new technology, you could get on your screen more information your broker had. So that's why they started to discount. But it got even better. In 2008, when they came up with stock buybacks, wow, you didn't need to know anything about a company to buy it. Return on equity was out the window. Free cash flow, one of the most important things, out of the window. How about profit margins? Companies live and die by profit margins. In other words, if you have a company that you sell, let's say you sell bricks, and the profit margin is 10%, you got to hold that 10%. That's like the blood of your company. Any guy in business or gal, you know that, right? Your profit margin is so important. A person will say, "I'll drop all my prices down so I can increase my sales." No. Never do that. You'll be out of business. Anybody who thinks like that, I'm going to make it up with more volume, I'm going to drop my prices, you go out of business. The guy who sticks by his prices, cuts his overhead because he's got to maintain that margin. The difference between, let's say, let's use hats. You manufacture hats. You sell a hat for $10, cost you $5. The difference between the $5 and $10 is margin. You got to hold that margin. Because what eats away at that margin, remember, is expenses. So you got to keep on making sure those expenses stay down so the margin always stays there. And that's what used to make a company great and the stock price go up. No more. You can buy a stock of a company that's going bankrupt. Stock still goes up. It's so changed now. Since 2008, when they started to print money, to give it to the banks, to give it to the CEOs, to move their stock price up, or the opposite, actually, to take their stock, the number of shares they had, and reduce them so that when their earnings were at 2% and they had 10 million shares, well, if they spread let's say their earnings 2%, spread it over 10 million shares, it doesn't work. The stock's going to go down $5. So they print money, give it to the CEO, and then he moves that stock price from $10 down to say, $8. Now he can spread the 2% earnings over the $8 in stock price, and now your stock will go up $5. So they keep on reducing the amount of shares a company owns to spread the earnings that are going down over that number. So if your earnings are at 5%, you got 10 million shares, perfect. 5%, 10 million shares, your stock's going up $2 every quarter. But if you don't have good margins, 2%, and you got 10 million shares, you're screwed. So they came up with the trick, financial engineering, just keep on printing money, which destroys every dollar you have in your wallet and your savings. Keep printing money for these companies to go in, and what they'll do, instead of increasing production. Here's the other thing. They're talking about housing, how great housing's coming back. Housing's not coming back. Prices went up. Listen to me. Prices of homes went up because there's little inventory, because builders aren't building. They keep trying to tell you how, boy, the housing market's booming. Look at the prices going up. Total BS. It's total BS. Prices are up because there's been no construction. And our economy sucks. Our economy's not growing. It's going down. It's contracting. I mean, there's nothing better than real estate. I mean, real estate, think about real estate. Construction contributes $1.1 trillion to our economic output. So now think about that this way. If you build 1,000 single-family homes, okay, that creates 2,900 full-time jobs. For every 1,000, just an average single-family home, that creates 2,900 full-time jobs. So think of it this way in your own town. Go by any construction site. They're going to start a new home, building it. That creates 20, for every one job, for every carpenter they bring in, they start out with one carpenter, it creates 5 jobs in your town. They bring in a second carpenter, another 5 jobs. So you have 5 carpenters, that's like 25 jobs in your town. There's nothing like real estate. Real estate is what builds this country. It's the economy. Because think about it. Everybody's home. Everybody has a house. That's where most families have their wealth, is in their home. Think about that. Housing. That provides the greatest source of wealth and savings for so many people. Not everybody can be in the stock market. But they screwed up the housing deal, didn't they? They screwed it up. Anybody could buy a house, don't care what your credit is, right? And they destroyed the whole deal. The whole deal went down. It all blew up. It's never come back. Now, the stock market, on the other hand, there's no place like the stock. You'll never can make the money that you make in the stock market doing anything else, because the stock market is totally liquid. You can take that little mouse of yours, and here, take our Starbucks. All right, I'm going to put up Starbucks right now. And I'm going to put up right here, Starbucks. BUX. And you know what? Here's what's really interesting. I put up Starbucks, and we purchased Starbucks. And when we purchased Starbucks, you see where it's green right there? We purchased Starbucks, and we got a beautiful return on Starbucks at 27%, and we got out when it was red. See it? Got in when it was green. We got out when it's red. Now what we're going to do, now it's turning red, we're looking to get in and short it, take advantage of it. But there's nothing in this country, nothing that you can make the kind of money you make in the stock market with today's technology. And you don't need anybody on Wall Street. You don't need to watch all those shows on CNBC. I'll explain more when I get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position and you'll sleep at night and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market? He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart. Color-coded chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So we're talking about the stock market, the discount brokerage, how that came about. And my point is, to buy a stock today, you don't need to have knowledge. No, you don't. You don't have to know anything about the company. Here, I'm looking at Starbucks. Think about Starbucks. Now, Starbucks We were up 27%. I'm going to put up on my website right here. If you have a mobile device, check it out. So I'm putting up Starbucks right now. See when it turned green? And then it turned red? See below the trend line right there? So we told our members, time to get in. They got in. And then when it pulled back, we were able to tell them it's pulling back because they're taking profit. See, this is the key to the chart. There's a lot of keys to it. But one of the beautiful functions about my chart, if you're in a stock, and let's say it was at $84, now stock goes up to, let's say stock was at $84, and it goes up to $90, $100. Now it pulls back a little. 99.9% of people don't know if, well, okay, if I got in at, let's say I got in at 75, it's at 100. Do I get out? Now it's pulling back. 99.9% of people don't know whether they get out or not. So most of them get out by mistake. Well, my chart's designed so it tells you the difference between when a stock is pulling back to take profits and then going to go back up, or stock is pulling back because it's reversing. What? I mean, that is so incredible in making money in the stock market. Think how many times you bought a stock, it go up, you see it pulling back, and you ask yourself, gee, I wonder if I should get out. Wonder if I should stay in. You call your broker. He's a dope. He doesn't know anything. He wants you to stay in. He wants you to stay in above all things. He never wants you to sell a stock. So when I designed this chart, and you're going to get it free for 10 days, and you're going to see at the end of 10 days, you're going to sell yourself this chart, not me. So when that, the most critical thing is, yes, when it turns green, it tells us the institutions are putting in money. We don't care anymore about the company's PE ratio. We don't care anymore about its margins. We don't care anything about the company. You could be losing money. We don't care. Stocks don't go up anymore based on a company making money. Stocks go up now since the stock buybacks. You understand how this came about? After the market crashed and they needed the stock in 2008 for stocks to go up, they had to create this fake rally. It's been a fake rally for 12 years. The rally's gone up over 420%. How'd they do that? The companies weren't making money. So how are the rich going to get richer? Our owners, the one percentile, the top 1%, but then you got the 1/100th of 1%. Those are the richest people. They control the stock market. When the market went up in the last 11 weeks, it went up 42%. That means they had a gain of $8.5 trillion. That money was split up by very few people. Hey, I heard Larry Kudlow this morning saying something about, oh, well, you got to remember, it's 50% of the people in the market. Where's that dope? Which one was that? This dope right here? Okay, listen to this. This is what he says.
But given where the stock market is relative to the economy as we stand today, are you in any way fearful that the government and central bank's response to this crisis will materialize kind of like it did after 08, 09 and benefit the haves more than the have-nots?
What you mean in the stock market, Will?
I mean,
no, he's talking about cattle.
The central bank's policies, because of the government policies, the stock market has rallied, and clearly those more well-off in society have more exposure to that, whereas a lot of those who are unemployed maybe don't have that exposure.
Well, all right. Don't forget, by the way, I know the upper end has the bulk of the valuation of the assets, but over 50% of Americans own shares. So
that is so not true. Okay? My God. Here's what he's saying. 50% of the people own shares. He's talking about 401ks. Now, that is true. I should say, let me correct myself. 50% of people that work for a company own a 401k. Half of the people don't have a 401k. The other half do. But the half that have a 401k don't participate. 40% of the 50% do not participate in their 401k because their expenses are so high at home and their wages hasn't gone up in 20 years. Adjusted for inflation, their wages are the same as they are now 20 years ago. So they can't afford it. When they pay their health care is up, their rent is up, everything is up, schools, everything is up. But we're not moving up wages fast enough. Why? Because corporations no longer have to have profits to move their stock up. For CEOs to be rewarded and the board of directors, they used to have to come up and get production. Every day they came to work, how am I going to get production up? Production up. What am I going to do? I'm going to buy new machinery. I got to buy new machinery. I got to build a new building. I got to get new equipment. Got to get new IT equipment to get my people producing more. And that everything lived on productivity. Everything died and lived by productivity. That's all they thought of every morning. Productivity. What do I do? So they kept buying new equipment. Information technology got huge, because you needed information technology to manage your company to increase productivity. No more, nobody cares. So productivity went out. Now, what does that mean? They don't need you, the worker, to produce anymore. So that means they don't take the money and buy you new machinery. So instead of buying a machine for $5 million, they take the $5 million CEO and they go in and they take their stock. Think about it, how they do this. They take their stock that's it's either stocks at 20, they have 20 million shares, okay, and their earnings are 5%. And so they're 5%, 20 million shares. That spreads beautifully. Earnings come in, they can spread 5% over 20 million shares. That means their stock price goes up $5. Now their earnings comes down to 2% because they don't make money anymore. Uh-oh. I had 5%, I could spread over 20 million. My shares went up $5 each. But now I got 2%. Uh-oh, I can't spread that over 20 million. My shares are going to go down $5. So I'm going to go to the Federal Reserve. They're going to print money for me. Give me the money. The money they used to take and buy new machinery to increase productivity. The money they used to take and build a new facility to increase your productivity so you get wage increases. But they take that money now instead and they reduce the stock. It's called stock buybacks. They reduce the stock from 20 million shares. They move it down to 19 million shares. Now the 2% spreads nice over to 19 million, and the stock goes up $5. So the stock keeps going up and up and up and up because every quarter they do the same thing. It's called stock buybacks. Keep reducing the number of shares you have. But the problem is there's no productivity going on in this country anymore. Stock prices go up. But the company's productivity is not going. Their earnings are going down. Look at their earnings. Think of profits going down, not up. But nobody cares. So today they get on CNBC and they're all excited about the market up. Wait a minute. Let's think about this. So what happened the other day? Right. Remember, we had this rally. 11 weeks, 42%. Rallies stop. When you get these big rallies, they stop and consolidate. And I told my members this a week ago. I said, this rally's going to stop and we're going to consolidate for a while in about a 5-6% range. So let's pick up our profits. Let's make sure we take our majority of our Starbucks 27%, Nike 16%, Apple 24%, Intel 15%, and go on and on. Let's take all these profits, not all of them, but most of them. And because the market's going to stall, it's going to consolidate. And during this consolidate, what they're trying to do is try to move the market out with stories. So the market came down, remember? Came down 600 points based on, oh my God, the virus is going to start up again. The virus is going to start up. Well, that was fake. That's called painting the tape. They wanted it to come down 600 points because they're in a range now. They're in a 6% range. So they want to bring it down to that bottom of the range so they can move it back up and make money. So they paint the tape, say, oh, my God, the virus is starting to increase again. No, they already made an announcement 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago, where they said, look, the virus is going to appear like it's bouncing up because we're now having more testing. We got more facilities, got more equipment. We're testing 10 people more an hour than we ever did. So it's going to look like it's going up. So they said, oh, we see a bounce, and therefore, oh, my God, we're going to have this new wave of virus. Boom, goes down 600 points. Now they said, let's get it up. Because the guys who control the market, they wanted to go down 600 points. They made money shorting it, going down 600 points. My gang members made money shorting it, going down 600 points. Now they got to get the market back up. It's stuck in this range. It's going to be in this range probably for the summer. Now they come up with a news story. The news story comes out. And they said, oh, my God, guess what? They're making an announcement. The Fed is going to start buying debt from corporations. What? They announced that a month ago. That's old news. Boom, market goes up 800 points. But you make money if you're with me on both sides. I'll explain how we come back. This is so stupid, these people.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time, but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
In 10 days, I'll prove to you, you join my gang, free for 10 days, do exactly what we tell you to do. This whole program today, I'm trying to take parking space in your head. That the playing field is so even now. It used to be, before the dot-com days, going back, it was so uneven. You had to have inside information. You had to be tied in one of the best brokers. People would jump from broker to broker to try to make money in a stock. They had no information. Information technology comes out, 1975. All of a sudden, you don't need the broker because you got more information he has. So they couldn't charge you $150 for a commission. They dropped it down to $15. Discount brokerage came in. As technology got better and better, you didn't need Wall Street at all. You don't need Wall Street. They don't do anything for you except create lies. How many times do I play a cut here with what's his name? Kudlow, thank you. Not Kudlow, the other dope. Kramer. And Kramer tells somebody to buy a stock when you shouldn't be buying it. He's saying you should buy the stock based on the fundamentals of the company. Nobody buys stocks based on fundamentals anymore. Fundamentals are gone. Because why? Because CEOs, ever since 2008, no longer take the money they have and increase productivity. Please think of this word, productivity. The whole United States is always based on productivity. We're the strongest in the world. Our manufacturing, our construction, the 50s, the 60s, because nobody could produce like us. Every penny a company made, they poured it back into new machinery. Technology came out, poured it into new tech. Nobody could compete with us until we went worldwide. Then everybody started to compete with us. So what do? The market turned around and crashed, right? Because of the housing bubble, the dot-com bubble, then the housing bubble. And who creates those? The guys that own the Federal Reserve. They're the 1/100th of 1%, or think of the top 1%, that whole group. So now what happened was they said, okay, we don't need, why would we buy, we're no longer are we, when the dot-coms blew up and then they started with the housing con, they decided, you know what? All we got to do is take our money. Let's not put it into our company to buy new machinery, to increase productivity, to increase somebody's wages. I, myself, the CEO, my partners, my company, we can get very, very wealthy. Screw the people that work for us. Screw the economy. And we'll tell them the stock market's the economy and they'll believe it. So what they did is they said, look, all we got to do is print money. Take that money and go buy the stock of the company. Money is not going. See, here, listen to this. Listen to what he's saying here, Kudlow, about wages. Listen.
I think the middle and
God, he's a dope.
I think the middle and lower end of the wage scale, which has been hurt very badly, I agree, a lot of hardship there. I think they will come back. Don't forget.
No, they're not going to come back, Larry. Let me tell you why they've been hurt bad, so bad. The middle class has shrunk. There's almost no middle class. The lower end, they've gotten hurt. They got killed. Why? Because the CEOs no longer take their earnings, take their profits, plow it back into the company. What happens when you plow it back into the company? Buy new machinery. Productivity goes up. What happens then? You get wages, wage increase. What happens then? People take money, put in the savings. People take money, they invest it. And even better, the middle class takes money and starts new businesses. It's the new businesses that are the backbone of this country. It's the new startup businesses that produce 80% of our jobs. But that's all gone. Because no longer do CEOs, after they figured out, when they brought the dot-coms in, after the crash of 2008, they're saying, I'm moving my stock up. Remember, they put the first they bought $1 trillion worth of shares, remember, in November 2008, and the market went up 80%. The market went up 80%, stocks went up 80%. So CEOs saw their stock going up 80%, especially the bank stocks going up 80%, and they'd had no profits. So a CEO sitting there said, wait a minute, then I don't need to increase my productivity to increase my profits to get my stock price up anymore. That's right. But let's keep it a secret. And the people who control the Federal Reserve controls the media. There's about 6 outlets in the media, and you're looking at it. CNBC, you're looking at Fox Business, CNBC, all the Bloombergs, all that. Those people are there as cheerleaders. So now they're saying, wait a minute, I just got this. I used to have to take $1 million in profits, buy a new piece of machinery. That new piece of machinery, my guy, instead of producing 10 hats, he's now producing 100 hats. So my profit went up. I gave him a wage increase. He put money in savings. And he went out and spent and had money in savings. And spending is 70% of why we grow. But wait a minute, I just learned something. I don't need to take our profits and put it into new machinery to increase productivity, to give him a wage hike. So Kudlow's wrong. When Kudlow says this, he lies.
I think the middle and lower end of the wage scale, which has been hurt very badly, I agree, a lot of hardship there. I think they will come back.
No, they'll never come back, Larry. That's why they were hurt. Why don't you tell the people why they were hurt? Because these people aren't getting wage increases. What makes everything work? Especially, that's why I have to laugh. They're all excited about real estate. How real estate's going up. How real estate's going up. Real estate prices are going up for one reason. Nobody's building houses. So prices are going up. Who the hell's building houses? Nobody. There's little inventory out there. So that's why prices are going up. But people can't buy houses because their wages aren't going up. Their wages are the same as they were 20 years ago, adjusted for inflation. So the stock market's the one place you can go, and all you got to do, and I'll show you in 10 days, you can tell me I'm full of baloney or not. We'll take like our stock, Starbucks. When it turned green, I got a Starbucks right across from my office. You know what it was? It was a homeless shelter. These Starbucks started to turn into homeless shelters all around Florida, especially here in my neighborhood. You go in there in the morning, oh my God, everybody stopped going there. But you'd have homeless lining up for free water. They give them free coffee. They would sneak them free coffee. And they lost all their customers. Now, after the virus, they took all the chairs and the tables out of Starbucks. So the homeless can't come and sit there and sleep in there every morning, clean their toes, pick their toes, whatever they did there every morning at Starbucks while you're trying to eat your donut. It was a shelter for them. But now they're gone because now they're afraid to let them back in because they're afraid that, the virus. So now they have no business. They have no business. And you want to see the Starbucks, they're shutting down all over. They're going to shut this one down. They're going to shut this one down. I don't know how the hell I got on that, but my point, I'm running out of time. Take another stock. Take Hovnanian. So we bought Hovnanian as a stock because it went from red to green. It was setting up perfect. When your stock goes from red to green, before you pull the trigger on green, you got to have what we call a confirmation. There's what they call a crossover. When it crosses over and it's green, you know to start buying it because that's a confirmation. They're putting enough money in, so it's going to go up, and it did. It went up over 100%. We made on the stock, but the stock didn't go up 100%. Hovnanian, because they're building houses and their profits are up. Why? So why is the stock going up? Because the institutions. This is a casino now. All the institutions, the insurance companies, the biggest banks, all the big boys get together and say, now it's time to let's buy the builders. So they all buy the builders together, and it goes up. Well, guess what? It stopped going up. We made 120%, then it turned red. Now we're waiting to short it. So hopefully it goes from $26.37 back down to $2.50. But we can't short it yet, even though it's red because they haven't got our confirmation. But my point to you is no more our stocks going up because of profits. CEOs don't care about profits. They don't. It's called prosperity without profits. They care about one thing. Can they go to the Federal Reserve, the CEOs, grab some free money and go buy their own shares? Push those shares down, the amount of shares, so when their earnings are lousy, their stock price keeps going up. So you got stock companies that are losing money and their stock price keeps going up. What do we care? As long as we're out of the stock in time. So I don't care what it is. Airlines, we're up, 24%. All these stocks were up 20%, 30%, 18%. As long as we're out in time. But better yet, when they go back down, we make sure we're in them going down, making money. 10 days free. I swear you'll talk yourself into it. You'll say, wow, this really works. I get what he's saying. This is the place to make money. You got to know when to get in and when to get out and when to run like hell. See you on the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.